Deep inside a vast green jungle where sunlight gently slipped through tall trees and birds sang as if they carried ancient secrets, there lived a little boy named Arav. Arav was not afraid of the jungle. While others saw danger, Arav felt wonder. To him, the forest felt alive, like it was breathing, watching, waiting. His small village stood at the edge of the jungle. Every evening, Arav would sit near the boundary, listening to the rustle of leaves, watching fireflies dance, and imagining stories hidden deep within the trees. The elders often warned him, "The jungle is not a place for children." But Arav felt something different. He felt called. One quiet morning, with curiosity in his heart and courage he didn't yet understand, Arav stepped beyond the village path and into the jungle. At first, everything felt magical. Butterflies fluttered around him like living colors. Clear streams sparkled under the sun. The air felt fresh, calm, peaceful. But as Arav walked deeper, the jungle slowly changed. The birds grew silent. The trees stood closer together. The path disappeared. Suddenly, Arav stopped. Every direction looked the same. His heart began to race. He was lost. Fear crept in. Tears filled his eyes. He sat down on a fallen log and whispered softly, "I shouldn't have come." That was when the air around him began to glow. A soft, golden light shimmered between the trees. From that glow appeared a tiny fairy, no bigger than Arav's hand, with sparkling wings and kind, knowing eyes. "Why are you crying, little one?" she asked gently. Arav looked up, frozen in surprise. A fairy?" She smiled warmly. "Yes, and you must be brave to come this far." Arav shook his head. "I'm not brave. I'm scared. I'm lost." The fairy floated closer and sat beside him. "My name is Elira," she said, "and this jungle is my home." Arav hesitated, then asked, "Can you help me find my way back?" Elira nodded. "I can, but first, you must walk with me." As they moved through the jungle together, Elira showed Arav things he had never noticed before. She showed him ants working together, carrying food many times their size. She showed him trees sharing strength underground to help weaker trees survive. She showed him animals protecting one another, not out of fear, but care. "This jungle survives because nothing lives only for itself," Elira said softly. "Everything helps something else." Arav listened carefully. Soon they reached a dry, broken clearing. The trees there were thin and weak. The ground was cracked. "What happened here?" Arav asked. Elira's wings dimmed slightly.
"What happened
Humans
here?"
took more than they needed. They forgot to care. Arav felt a heaviness in his chest. "Can it be fixed?" Elira looked at him. "Yes, if kindness is chosen over greed." Suddenly, a loud roar shattered the silence. A massive wild boar burst from the bushes, trapped in a sharp metal snare. It struggled in pain, terrified. Arav stepped back. "It's dangerous." Elira stood still. "It is suffering." Arav's hands trembled. He was small, afraid. But when he looked into the boar's eyes, he didn't see anger. He saw fear. Slowly, carefully, Arav approached. Using a stick and all his courage, he worked to loosen the trap. His heart pounded. Finally, the trap snapped open. The boar ran free. Before disappearing, it turned back once, as if to say, "Thank you." Arav breathed deeply. "I was scared, but it felt right." Elira smiled. "That is true courage." As night fell, glowing fireflies lit the path ahead. Soon, Arav could see the distant lights of his village. "I don't want to forget this place," Arav said softly. Elira placed a glowing seed in his hand. "Then don't," she said. "Carry the jungle in how you live. When planted with care, this seed will grow, but only if it is protected." Arav nodded. As he stepped toward home, he turned back. The fairy was gone. Only the soft glow of the jungle remained. From that day on, Arav changed. He spoke about protecting nature. He planted trees. He helped animals. He chose kindness, even when it was hard. Years later, the jungle near his village stood greener than ever. And sometimes when the light was just right, Arav would see a gentle golden glow among the trees, and he would smile because he knew the jungle remembers those who care. Morale. True strength is not in taking, but in protecting. When we care for the world around us, we protect our own future.